welcome to my channel. My name is Annie. Thank you for joining me today. If you've been before, hey, welcome back. And if this is your first time, welcome. So Christmas has been and gone, and as usual, after Christmas, everything on clearance. So my husband and I, we picked up some beautiful flowers, as you've seen. Gorgeous flowers. And I thought that I would rearrange them in a better way that I feel would look nicer for our home. So when we brought the flowers home, I placed them into this container with some clean fresh water and also a few tablespoons of bleach, just your regular household bleach. This helps to prevent any bacteria from forming into the water, and if there's a bacteria, your plants will not last as long. So that's a hint. Also, I placed the bucket of flowers in the front room by our front door because it's a cooler place in the house. It's a cooler room, sorry. And therefore the flowers are also lasting longer, and they've been in there for a couple of days now, and they are as fresh as a daisy. So now I decided to come outside. It is winter and it is quite cold. According to my phone app, today it feels like 5 degrees. It's 5 degrees actually, but it feels like 0 degrees Celsius. So it is a bit nippy. Excuse my voice. My nose is a bit snuffly. Anyway, I've got some gloves on, and then on top of that I've placed some rubber gloves just to keep my original gloves from getting wet and damp, and then makes me feel even colder. Anyway, I've cleaned off the stems of flowers. What I've done is I have removed as much as I could of the leaves, obviously leaving some at the very top, but the bottom leaves I have completely removed everything. And the reason for this is that the dead leaves are not sat in your water, and then it starts decomposing and therefore creating bacteria, and your plants, your flowers will not last as long. Okay, it goes all soggy and unpleasant, and therefore you have to change water more often. But I found if I do that, it doesn't affect the flowers as much. Therefore you can have your flowers to enjoy for longer. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these beauties inside, because I'm not staying out here, it's too cold, and I will start displaying them in my vases. So I'm going to split them into maybe 2 or 3 vases, maybe one for the front room, bedroom, and maybe a small one for the bathroom. So we'll see how I will be able to separate these, and I hope you will enjoy this. I am now back inside, and it's nice and toasty. So I've got my little crafts table set up here. If you haven't seen the video where my husband and I built this little corner for myself, go back and check it out. Now, I always wear disposable gloves. That's a preference for me when I'm doing any sorts of DIY, okay? And on my table here, as you can see, my beautiful flowers are all here, nicely prepared, and I've put them back into this bucket with the clean water with a tiny bit of bleach in there, okay? Now, I love crystal cut glasses, and I picked this one up a couple of years ago from a second-hand store, and it's just beautiful. I love the shape. It's not too big nor too small, and I feel like this one will be just the perfect size for our bathroom. And if you want to know what or how to look out for a crystal cut glass vase or anything, you can just give it a little knock and you can hear the sound. It sings basically. So yeah, this one for the bathroom. Another crystal piece that I've got is this beautiful bowl. Can you hear that? Gorgeous. Again, I picked it up from a second-hand store at a very good price. Can't quite remember how much it was, but I don't think it was more than £10. Yeah, so I'm going to use this to display my flowers on the coffee table in our front room. But I do not want the flowers, the water to sit in here. So I came up with an idea to use just a regular bowl, glass bowl from the kitchen, and I am going to place it in the center of this beautiful crystal bowl. Okay, and my flower will sit in here. Now I have also got some floral arrangement foam. So these ones are for the wet arrangements. I know they do the dry ones as well. So if you have like artificial flower that you want to display, you use the dry ones. But in this instant, my flowers are fresh. So obviously, I'm going to use the wet ones, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to shape it so that it fits, oops, so that it fits in here, okay? Let me bring down a bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I just kind of place the foam onto my container and just kind of mark it where I think I should cut it, right? Just kind of score it a little bit so that I have an idea where to cut it. I've got my little craft blade here, which I'm going to use just to cut it so that it will fit into my container. Okay, just like this, and I'm going to try and shape the sides a bit. Just cut off the sides because obviously my container is round. So again, with my craft tool, I'm just going to cut the sides. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're not going to see it, so that it fits in here. Just like this. Okay. So since this is a wet foam for real flower arrangement, I'm going to use some clean tap water, place my bowl inside of my crystal bowl. Then I'm going to pour over some water so that it will absorb into the foam. Just all over. Make sure that it's thoroughly soaked, just as much as it would take, really. And if you feel you need more, you can add more. There you go. I think this will do. It's quite heavy now, so the foam has absorbed all of the water, and I'm going to set this aside for now. And I will tidy up this space so that I can start decorating and style my flower arrangement. I also came up with the idea of incorporating some of this pearl stem. This is a pearl stem, again for dry flower arrangements. And I also have this in this one is more of a garland style, and it's all little diamondy jewel, very pretty. Just to kind of create a bit more interest for me, I'm going to remove this bowl from the center, and my idea is to place the jewel in a way that it will be displayed on the outside of my crystal bowl. So that's the end bit into the bowl, and then I'm going to place the other bowl onto here. And just take it all around. So these little crystals are kind of drooping all around. There, just like so. And this is how it's looking now. So the crystals are like drooping all around the crystal bowl. So I will place this aside, and I will start trimming my flowers. And with this beautiful arrangement, I I am going to use the roses as a focal point. And when I trim the stems, I cut them diagonally. And when you do that, your stem will absorb more water, therefore it will last longer. Okay, so because my bowl is quite short, I'm going to obviously cut my stem shorter so that it will fit perfectly into my arrangement. It's just a matter of trying, really. If it's still a bit too long, just pull it out and trim it down again so that it's at the perfect height. Now I will do this with all of my roses and I will be right back. So altogether I've got 3 white roses and 4 red ones. As you can see, I've trimmed them down so that they will fit onto my container here. So once I have the length I'm after, I just use it as a guide to kind of make them all the same length. Okay, so in the middle here, I'm thinking I will use this plant. I'm not sure if it's a flower, but nonetheless it's very beautiful. I'm going to cut it to the length of my roses, again diagonally, like so, and I'm going to place it in the middle of my arrangement. Okay, and then I'm going to use the roses to go around it. Now, another little tip with your roses, both hands together and just wiggle it. It helps to open the petal and make the rose a little bit fuller. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the red ones just under here. So I've got 4 roses, 4 red roses, so I'm going to put 1 in each corner. And then I'm going to use the white ones just in between. I wish I had another white rose just to fill in this gap, but never mind, I will make it work. I think this one is a bit too long, so I'm going to trim it just a little bit more so that everything is nicely leveled. That's better. There we go. So now that I've got my focal point at the top of the arrangement, I'm just going to use other flowers to fill in the gap and make it more full and beautiful. Next up, I'm going to use these beautiful bright deep red flowers. I can't really remember the name, but it will for sure complement these beautiful red roses. If you know the name of this flower, do let me know. And I also have the same in white, which will again complement the white roses here. These ones, I know their name. These are the red carnation, and I do love a red carnation, so I'm going to incorporate these as well. And maybe last but definitely not least, these gorgeous little berries, and I feel like these are very suited for this time of year, December, after Christmas, going into the new year. These are just beautiful. Just a little pop of interest to my arrangement. So again, I'm going to use my flower shears here, and I'm just going to trim down the rest of my flowers so that they will fit perfectly into my arrangement. And again, I'm cutting everything at an angle, the same way I did with my roses. Okay, so I am now going to fill in the gaps, and I'm going to start with the red flowers. Next up, I'm going to go in with the white flowers. Again, just finding a little spot just to break off the red, okay? Now I'm going to add in the carnation flowers. So next up, at the base of my arrangement, I am going to use these green foliage just to fill in the gap at the base here, and also to hide the floral foam that is still a little bit visible at the bottom here. Again, I'm going to trim these to size and arrange them just down here. And when it comes to the greenery, as you can see, I have kind of placed them in different direction. Some are going up, sideways, and even downwards, so that it gives it a little bit more interest and a nicer shape. So if I can maybe show you what I mean, I'll just trim off a piece just here. And instead of poking it all in the same direction, like this one down here is facing downwards, let's poke it here, and another one like this. Okay, and when you do that as well, it helps to hide what you don't want to be too visible. And again, it makes it look fuller, and it has more interest to it. So I think I am happy with this now, and I will move on to the next. So the next arrangement that I want to create today, like I showed you before, a smaller vase with a longer kind of shape, and I've added this stem, silver stem with some pearls on it. I just wanted to kind of make it into a feature that will kind of go with the flowers I want to display. I am so happy that I still have some flowers left. So I have this smaller crystal vase, and again in here I've added some fresh, clean tap water with a very small drop of bleach. Okay, and in here I'm going to add the red flowers. Okay, I've had lots of fun creating these beautiful flower arrangements from store-bought flowers. Now I will show you up close what they look like, and don't forget to let me know which one is your favorite. My husband likes the middle one. So this is I think my favorite. I am obsessed with white, everything white, all white. I love it. And I tried to keep this minimalistic and classy, okay? And the little touch with the pearls down here, I think it goes very well with the white flowers that I have chosen, and especially the little baby's breath. Yeah, I think this one is my very favorite one. Okay, now my husband prefers the middle one, which is also very fabulous, I must say. I'm very proud of this, and I really like the little diamonds drooping down the sides, and you can also see the beautiful container that I've popped it in, this beautiful cut crystal bowl, and the red roses, white roses, just ties everything together perfectly. Love that too. So yeah, it's quite difficult, yeah, to choose between the two, but for me, I'm sticking with this one. Okay. Now I had some flowers left over, and I created this very small but still very cute little arrangement. Excuse my back. And this is it. So I've just kept it all red. I love the little pop of berries all around the front, again in a beautiful cut glass arrangement, and this flare of greenery at the back, making it very extra and extravagant, like myself a little bit. So these are my three arrangements, and I do hope that you have enjoyed going through this video, making these beautiful bouquets with me. And do let me know which one is your favorite, and maybe you would style yours differently. Thank you so much again, and I will catch you some other time. In the meantime, make yourself beautiful and do what you love. Take care. Bye for now.